Hey guys, it's time for some water. It would have been time for a brew, but the coffee I made today was not very good. It was a new style, and I have that just here. Vanilla nut creme. Creme? I'm not sure. I'm assuming creme, hence the little punctuation thing there. But it was not very good. Now, I did have this the other day, and this wasn't bad. Because, breakfast blends are usually really light and nice. But anytime I've had these gourmets with flavors, like this vanilla nut creme, or I've had like some chocolate style coffee, caramel, any of those sort of things, they don't turn out too well. I don't know if I'm going into it with the wrong expectations. I'm thinking the idea that it's going to be coffee with the hint of these things, so it'll be like, ooh, coffee, and then there's this, right? And it's definitely never ever that. It seems like it's this we're gonna call it coffee, but really it's just these flavors, and they're never any good. Like literally, when I was drinking this vanilla stuff, I'll be honest, it was like hot water flavored with whatever the nut thing in there. So basically my coffee tastes like nuts, and really it could have been the worst kind of nuts, to be honest, because it wouldn't have been any different. It wasn't good. I don't know. I made the full pot like it claims to do in these little sample packets. I'm so glad I didn't buy a full bag, because that was just not very good. Like I said, the breakfast blend was alright. I guess I'm more for the standard coffee, like your Maxwell House Folgers, things like that. Those are pretty decent, and I've never really had too much of an issue. Now, I tend to stay in the medium area, sometimes medium dark, but I usually stay in the medium area, like just above the mild. I used to have, still have issues with my stomach, but it had times where I really needed to have the lighter stuff. But I've been getting better. I can actually have the darker coffees a little bit, and it's fine. So enough on that. Yesterday was a very chill day, getting all the things done in the shop. A lot of new systems going out, which is pretty sweet. We really could. We can definitely use that sort of stuff. These people are upgrading, which is cool. Upgrading or replacing, and that's always a good thing for them. Got home yesterday and caught the neighbors doing some detailing on their vehicle, and it looked amazingly shiny. See what I did there? And it brought me back to my old days of thinking about when I was doing stuff. I was mainly just washing cars and stuff, but I did detailing of stuff. I just didn't do super detailing. I never did body work or anything, but I learned from local guys, and they told me everything I know, and it was a great time. Great time back then, except for when they got me fired because, the one guy didn't like me. Who knew? But so last night I did some Left 4 Dead 2, and it was okay. I kind of ran into a room of speedrunners, and luckily I got there in time to kind of help them get through the last part, and that was about it, thankfully, because I'm not a big speedrun fan. So when we were just kind of everybody get to the door and close the door, get to the door, it was just like run, and I'm not into that. So yesterday I watched some WCS, watching it right now as well. It's pretty good. Tasia versus Rain coming up here. I'm gonna say Tasia's gonna win this. But anyways, Naniwa getting taken out by Jaedong. not surprising. Not surprising. I like Naniwa. I think his BM stuff that people have said about his not shaking hands and stuff, I agree, and I also don't agree. There's different things in different cultures, like different things that they do, and to say like in Korea or China or whatever, I've heard that it is a thing, definitely in Korea, from a friend of mine. She said that a lot of them don't speak too high level, like volume, and if you do, they think that you're upset or think that you are trying to have an argument or whatever. And so she said like she had to kind of get away from that when she went over there, or she'd come back home, or she'd be over there and she'd talk like she would here, and then they'd kind of be like, whoa, you kind of taking a step back. And then, but then when she was over there long enough and kind of got used to their customs and came back here, and people asked for her to speak up. And I keep thinking, it's like, that would be kind of awesome. Like if you had a time, basically when you have with friends and stuff, and you can literally just have a casual conversation like this. Oh yeah, you did that the other day? That's really cool. Yeah, I went to the store the other day and I got some really good deals. Like if you just talk normal, almost like kind of like this, but you could actually talk calmly, and you would kind of get used to that. So in the sense, anyways, off that tangent. But like with what these guys are doing, I could see where, in an interview, Naniwa had mentioned Todd and Apollo have sunglasses on like they're Men in Black right now. It's hilarious. Anyways, so like Naniwa was saying in an interview that, well, in the Netherlands, I think, or whatever, and saying that, or Sweden, we don't shake hands with our victor. Like if they beat us, it's kind of that I'm humble. You stay over there. Yeah, I'm going to sit over here and be humble. And I think that's kind of how he made it sound. But if you win, you go over there and be like, yeah, it sounds fishy. It just sounds like he doesn't, like he's just pissed off after he loses. So like I said, I agree and I disagree. Like if there is a sort of thing that they do, I have no problem with that if that's actually a custom. But if it's not, then I can understand it being BM. But a YouTube channel that I have been watching, Toby Turner of Tobuscus or Toby Games or whatever. I'm sure that's not a surprise that some people watch him quite often. A girl that I met online, she was talking about watching him, and I was like, maybe I should check him out. I'm hearing his name more. I'm seeing him around more for the game type things, and he is funny. I'll give him credit. He's funny, and how you have that much energy every time you play a game is fascinating. Absolutely fascinating, and I would love to be able to do that. I just don't think I can come up with things as fast as he does. Just random blah 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 blah. But anyways, so that's pretty much it, guys. There's not a whole lot going on. Hopefully you are having a great start to your weekend. Hopefully your Friday night was eventful, unlike mine, because I don't do anything. I sit here, play games, and make videos. Well, not very many videos, as you can tell. But I was hoping you are having a great weekend, and I will talk to you again maybe tomorrow, maybe have to be Monday. I don't know. Possibly a busy day tomorrow. I don't know. I'll catch you later.